What's up, guys? So I was going over this the last couple of days with myself. I know, loner. So I was just thinking that, like, if you were to go to the Mr. Olympia when it's on, or the Arnold Classic, or the New York Pro, any bodybuilding show nowadays, you don't see that many aesthetic physiques. Now, I'm not talking about men's physiques. I'm talking about bodybuilders that had the aesthetics physiques. Now, I'm just gonna go over my top 5 physiques that are just aesthetic. Now, by that I mean the wide, thick shoulders down to that fucking narrow waist, 25-inch waist if it was possible. But just that, like, that amazing piece of art that was a physique. I know him. If you were to come across anybody, they're gonna say, what type of physique would you rather? The big stupid GH guy, or the 70 type bodybuilder? So yeah, these are my top 5. And number 5, it's someone very popular at this century, Sean Roden. Now, for the reason why Sean Roden is number 5, it's just he has that classic physique. Say for example, back when Arnold was around, he just has more muscle and is very artistic posing. He's not as, how would I say, shredded as who's going to be number 1, and I can imagine people already know who's going to be number 1. Now, number 4 is, the reason why I have him as number 4 is that he just wasn't big enough. That's just the reason why. But you could actually stick him in a museum. He just looked like a piece of art. His shape and everything around. Now, the reason his name is Frank Zane. Obviously, most people would have heard of him. He just had that classic physique. It looked actually like something that would be in a museum, in an art museum. It's just he had that physique. I look at it and say that's something that I'd want, but a lot bigger. Now, if you ever heard of a guy that's going to be at BodyPower, I've covered him in my BodyPower videos. Callum von Monger, I can pronounce that right. He says that he rathers the physique of, say, Arnold, but a little bit bigger and better. Now, that is right. In my opinion, physiques back then were much better. These stupid fellas that can't fit through a door, that can't physically move, can't do fuck all, that's just, it's a bit much. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, even Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously he's going to say, because it was back in his generation, that he would rather the bodybuilders look aesthetic and more pleasing to the public. Now, number 3 is I don't even know how he's kept this shape over this many years, but Dexter the Blade Jackson, I don't know what he does. It's probably the freakiest midsection I've ever came across. I'm only in bodybuilding 3 years, but him at his age, and to keep that waist as tight as possible, I don't know how he does it. Like, regardless of what drugs he's taking, he's more likely taking the same as other people. But say him against Dennis Wolf, say for example they are taking the same stuff and eating the same amount of food, he's still able to keep that waist as tight as possible, when Dennis Wolf, you can see him when he relaxes, that stomach comes out. Look, he's on the verge of dropping a baby. But just him, he comes in like his nickname says, "Oh, the Blade." He's so sharp every fucking show. So you have to applaud him for his age, what he's done. He's already won the Olympics. In the next week or two, I think it is, he could break the all-time Arnold classic record of 5. Good luck to anybody else doing that. Flex Wheeler had 4, so he's gonna more than likely beat him, obviously if he wins it. So number 2 is the person that he was inspired by to get into weightlifting, to start weightlifting. I think I was about 10, 11. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The first time I ever came across Arnold Schwarzenegger was the first time I ever seen the film Predator, and then he was in Commando, and then Terminator. Just him, like, in general, he's a great actor, great person. Obviously I've never read his books, so I've never heard of the stuff that he did in his personal life, but look at him back then. If he put on, obviously you wouldn't be able to stand next to the bodybuilders at this time, but back then, like, he was just an amazing physique on him, just so artistic. The way he posed, the shape of him, the waist just sucked in. Obviously he could have had bigger legs, but he was a tall guy, so it would have been harder. So just him in general, he started off for me. I just wanted to look like him. Number 1 is by far the most thickest person that's aesthetic. The smallest, well, I don't know, I'd say the smallest waist to step on an Olympia stage. Just the way he posed, his charisma on stage, everything. Just Flex Wheeler was something else. In my opinion, he should have won the Olympia. I'm not sure the year, but I think it was 93. Not off the top of my head, it was 93 when he went against Ronnie Coleman. I think he should have won. A lot of people say he should have won. Just the genetics on that fella was ridiculous. If you look at when he was in the Mr. USA's, I think it was, or the Nationals, he's a freak show. Especially with that waist, that put him like ahead of a lot of people. So yeah, that was like from his shoulders down to his waist, out to his legs, like you couldn't compare to him. In my opinion, if he was around now, he'd be Phil Heath. That's just my opinion. So yeah, that's just my top 5 most aesthetic physiques ever to step on stage. If you have anybody else that came into mind, please put them in the description or in the comment section below. So yeah, like, comment and subscribe. Bye.